Welcome back to the Mug Up with BB&C podcast. My name is Carmel. We're continuing our interviews from across Bristol Bay. If you haven't listened to the first episode with Clem Gruner from Chignik Lagoon, I encourage you to check it out. In this episode, recorded in Dillingham, guest host Bailee Olson sits down with Alora Wassily to talk about her journey in sports and the impact athletics have had on her life. We hope you enjoy.
Wakawinga Achita. My Gusatu name is Bailee Olson. I am from Chilliang, which is Dillingham. My parents are Letitia Luckhurst and Tyke Olson. I am so excited to take over this Mug Up episode and be your guest host. And I am really excited to be interviewing Alora Wassily.
Winga Atka Palakia. I'm from Dillingham, and my name is Alora Wassily, and my Yupik name is Palakia, and my parents are Evelyn Larson and Trayson Wassily Sr.
Hi, Alora. Thank you for joining us. You're great. I love you. So how did you get into wrestling? Like, did it start out when you were little, or?
Yeah, I started when I was little. Ever since I can remember, I was wrestling. My whole family wrestled. Like, my uncle JJ, he's one of the biggest, role models for me in wrestling. And just my whole family started wrestling, and then I just started doing pee-wees when I was in kindergarten and just kept with it.
Just loved it as you got older?
Yeah.
So far, I know I've watched you at state. How did it feel going into state? How many matches did you wrestle while you were at state this year?
I wrestled 4, and I was really excited because I didn't have to cut. I ended up having to bump up a weight class, and it was really fun. And I went in as the number 2 seed, so I was really excited. And yeah, I was just really excited going into it.
How did you do at state? What place did you get?
I won my bracket at 132, so that was really, really exciting for me. And it was a really nice feeling because it was my goal for my whole life, and it was nice to achieve that.
How was your finals match? Were you nervous going into the finals? Did you have to do anything to calm you down, or was it just being in the moment?
It was kind of both. I was nervous, but I just listened to music, and I was very confident going in because I did a lot of things and worked out, and I just thought about there's nothing I can do now. I've already put all the work in. I just have to use that now in this moment. And it was just a really exciting feeling, crazy thinking that I'm here in the state finals.
How did you feel after you won your match?
I was very excited, and I felt a lot of support. And even before my match, one of my teammates, August Ray, he won because his weight is a little bit lower than mine, so I got to watch his match first, and he won, and it just pumped me up and got me so much more excited. And I just felt so much support from my team and from the community and my family. So I was just felt really nice to be in that moment.
Well, going to state, knowing your finals match that you wrestled the previous state champion, how did it feel beating the previous state champ? Were you just extra excited knowing you and Augie were number ones for Dillingham?
Yeah, it was not unbelievable, but it was a crazy achievement for both of us. I know Augie worked really hard, and it was just really cool to see his hard work pay off. And I was just I gotta win now. So it was just a really nice moment. And thinking about Kylie Klaus, she was the first girls state champ for Dillingham, and it was just nice following in her steps.
Why do you think it's important for girls to at least try wrestling, or try get into it for a little bit,
Sometimes even when it's hard, it's nice to know after you do the hard workouts or workouts in the morning, it shows in your wrestling. You could see a difference in my body from the beginning of the season to the end of the season. I just looked way more fit and way more filled out, and having the routine helped me. Me personally, I like to know what I'm going to do that day. Like during wrestling, I had a like pretty strict routine, and it's nice to just like have something for like 3 months, 2.5 months to like surround yourself in and just work at it. And it's just, even if it's not wrestling, it's nice for girls and people to
like have a strict routine or have something to stick to, so it's not like all willy-nilly, you know?
Mm-hmm.
How can you tie our Yupik values to wrestling? Can you picture any like specific value, like helping out others or respecting the land and its peoples in wrestling, do you think? Or like when you're traveling through villages, you know?
Mm-hmm. Well, you learn to work hard and help people out, even if like you guys have been rivals or whatever, for how
rival schools.
Yeah, to just be respectful and respect the school that you're in and take care of it. And just, even if you're just taking care of the spot, you're sitting in the bleachers all day, and just you learn to respect others and work hard and stay disciplined.
Can you see like any other of our values like get brought out and like your peers or coaches throughout the season? Do you see any of your peers like bringing the Yupik values, even if they don't know it, to practice or to your travels?
Yeah, definitely. A lot of my teammates like help each other out, even if they show it in a different way. We all help each other out, and the coaches do. And there's like, wrestling is definitely a community, and a strong community, even with how big it is. It's like we always say we're on one big family. Like in the practice room, for how long we'd have how many people who won state, like alumni and people who just placed, and just them coming back to wrestling, and just the community that wrestling creates, and like the big circle that it makes.
Like previous state champs and placers coming to help you guys during practice?
Yeah.
Does it like help you guys get pumped up when they come in, or do they give good advice when they do come in?
Yeah, they definitely give really good advice, and some of them even like wrestle the bigger kids, and it's just nice to have them there, knowing that you have that support, and it makes you feel better and more motivated.
Oh, like match each other and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
How many girls do wrestle, like high school and middle school total? How many girls do you have on the team?
Middle school, like the middle school girls have a bigger team than the high school girls. Like this last year, it was just me and Michaela Savo, and the year before that, it was just me and Gisa Ray, and she just graduated and she's wrestling club in college. And then this next year, we're going to have another girl, but it would be nice to have maybe a 6-girl team. But yeah, we haven't had very big girl teams the last couple years. Like, I think when I was a 6th grader, we only had 6 girls in the whole Dillingham wrestling.
Like
middle school and
high school?
Yeah.
And that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are your goals from here? How many years left do you have in your high school season?
I have 2 years left in my high school career.
What are your goals for your next two seasons?
I'm hoping to win the next 2 seasons, but we'll just see how it plays out. I'll just work hard and do the same routine, and if the same routine doesn't help, I'll change it up a bit. But my ultimate goal is just to stick with it, and after high school to stay within the community like the other alumni have, and maybe come back and coach if I have the time. And it would be really nice to be a coach and come help out, at least.
Are you thinking of participating in like freestyle and like Greco and them? Or just like regular, like
after high school? Or
during your high school season?
Yes, I just got done doing it at the beginning of this month. We did a 3-day tournament of folk style, Greco, and freestyle, and I plan on keep doing that the next couple years. But I don't know if I'm gonna wrestle after high school yet. But
so During like the activities banquets, have you gotten any like big awards besides getting lettering and wrestling? And I know I did cross country and all those fun, and basketball, all those fun sports. Did you win any other awards?
I did get Athlete of the Year out of the whole high school, so.
What did you feel when they called your name to go up there, or like when they read your description? Was like, oh, that's me.
I was just really surprised because there's a lot of other female athletes in the high school that are just really good all around, and they do amazing. Like, and just playing with them was a very amazing experience. So I was just very surprised.
Did you win any other awards in like your previous years of high school?
Last year I did win Rookie of the Year when I was because that's like a freshman thing. So yeah.
How many sports do you compete in other than wrestling?
Before wrestling I do cross country. Then after wrestling I do basketball, and then I do NYO Native Youth Olympics, and I do freestyle and Greco. And this year I tried powerlifting, so that was fun. And last year I did track and field, but I didn't do it this year.
Does powerlifting like help you feel like you have more of a routine just like wrestling? So it like kind of keeps you in the wrestling groove, or?
Yeah, it definitely helped. It was nice to work out and not have to like think about cutting or anything like that, but just working out was really nice, and it felt very nice to work out and just keep the routine going.
Active.
Yeah, staying active.
Do you have any like female athlete role models that you kind of like look up to and set your goals to be or be like?
My first female role model was Kylie Klaus. Ever since I watched her in elementary school, I just wanted to be like her. And pretty much all the female wrestlers, like Kate Gomez, it was really fun to watch her, and Jean Krause, and because growing up they were the female athletes I watched during their high school careers, and it was just so cool to see them and think, oh, I could do that when I'm older. And just especially watching Kylie Klaus like win state, I was like, man, I want to be just like her when I'm in high school. And she was so good with teaching me, and she actually helped coach a little bit when I was in middle school after she graduated. So it was really nice to have her around. And I also look up to Helen Maroulis and Ahmed Alora, who just had a baby 3 months ago, and she got into shape, and she's in the finals for, I think she's in the final X, I think is what it is. But it's like amazing to see what women could do. They could create a life and have a baby, and a year later or 3 months after having a kid, they can go and wrestle and do amazing with it. And then I think her name's Alexandra Claude. She's a really good wrestler, and it's nice to look up to them.
Do you think when you're out of high school, I know our school puts on like wrestling camps. Do you think you'd come back and help with those camps? Or like, I don't know, help put on those camps or arrange them if you can't help coach?
Yeah, I definitely would. If they asked me to, and if they needed it, I definitely would. But I also look up to Lauren Louise. She's a clinician who comes and helps with it, and she's really nice, and they're all very supportive.
Do you have any advice for young female athletes or just young girls wanting to get into sports when they're older?
Yeah, just find a sport or something you're confident, even if it's not a sport, if it's like arts and crafts or something, just find something you're confident in and you can do happily without pressure from like your family, from friends, or just from anybody. Push for your own goals and your own expectations, not for anybody else's. I've had to learn from that, and putting pressure on yourself from expectations you think other people have for you is just a way you lose yourself, and you could lose love for the sport, but you can re-find it too. So just find something you're confident in and push for your own goals and own expectations.
Goyana, for letting us take over your time. And big thanks to you for coming and doing this podcast with me.
Thank you for having me.
We share more than cultures, stories, and purpose. We share joy. A force that grows stronger when we are one Bristol Bay, and together we are home.